Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. This is the 816 podcasting channel on YouTube. Basically what it is fantasy football around the 816 area code, which would be the world champion Kansas City Chiefs. So what we'll be going over today is our 12-team Superflex rookie draft. So 48 picks between 12 teams. Each team had 4 picks and they either executed them or traded them. So just a little background again, 12 teams, Superflex, tight end premium, PPR. Everybody gets 1 point, tight ends get 1.5. And, touchdowns are 4 for quarterbacks and 6 for everyone else. So this is probably the most active league that I've ever been a part of. Out of the 48 picks in this draft, 36 of them were traded. So 75% of picks were traded. That's just amazing to me. I've never been a part of a league that trades that much, and it was fun and amazing. And you will hear the names over and over again that made trades. In fact, in the second round, 2 teams had 10 picks. So the other teams were just sitting around doing nothing for that entire round. What else do we have? The only 2 picks that were not traded in the first 2 rounds were 2.07 and 2.10. Those stayed with the original owners. The only 2 in the first 24 picks, which is amazing. It's crazy that league is that active and stayed that way. Let's see. The latest draft pick we had was at 4.9, and that's Pugs 412 in this league. It's basically just going to be going over our home league, or not a home league, but our 816 Sacko to Shiva league, from Sacko to Shiva league. Chase McCoy, the other co-host, started it, and I'm just going to go over recap and stuff because, that's what we do here. So this is going to be the recap of the 12-team draft. I just had some interesting notes on all these trades and stuff. It was just ridiculous to me. So I went over the first 2 rounds. In the third round, I only had 4 picks that remained the same. And in the fourth round, we had 6 picks that remained the same, which it's just mind-boggling to me. I said again that Jay Ryder and myself had 10 of the 12 picks in the second round. Jay Ryder had 10 picks throughout the entire draft, and I had 9 picks. And then 4 teams had 2 picks throughout the entire draft. And I mean, there's lots of ways to build a dynasty. Through the draft is one of them. Making trades is another one. And I think my favorite part is making trades. And that's what I tried to do in this particular league and in this particular draft. There was a bunch of people that I wanted, and I tried my best to go out and get them. So this league is on Sleeper, and it's full. This is the second year, I believe, of this league. It's either the second or third. I can't remember when our draft was. Anyway, so here we go. 12-team Superflex tight end premium PPR league. So as always, in Superflex, quarterbacks are usually pretty valuable. Well, with the first pick in this draft, interesting story here. This pick was traded this pick was owned by 3 different people: Jay Ryder, myself, and Old Gods and New. And Old Gods and New selected Joe Burrow. He had one of the best college performances of all time, and he deserved to be number 1 in this draft. At number 2, Ryan No Name, another quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa. Like I said, the first 2 are going to be quarterbacks. They're both good quarterbacks. I like Tua a little bit more than Burrow. At number 3, Kevin Joyce, the league winner, got to select here. He made some trades. Like I said, is very active. And he chose Clyde Edwards-Helaire, running back to the Chiefs. At number 4, Taco Corp selected Jonathan Taylor, running back. You'll hear Taco a few times throughout here. At number 5, Jay Ryder selected J.K. Dobbins. Number 6, T. Fortin. Or no, I take that back. Number 6 is Poppy Blanco with DeAndre Swift. Number 7 was Old Gods and New, Cam Akers. I mean, that's how it should go right now as far as picks go. Maybe a little bit out of order. DeAndre Swift, Cam Akers, whatever. At number 8, Jay Ryder selected CeeDee Lamb. At number 9, I selected Justin Herbert, quarterback. I thought that was a pretty good pick there. I was actually debating between him and Jerry Jeudy, but I decided I need another quarterback. At number 10, Old Gods and New selected Keyshawn Vaughn. Now, this is the first polarizing pick for me. I don't believe Keyshawn Vaughn is going to be the workhorse that everybody is thinking he's going to be in Tampa. I think Ronald Jones is still the guy to beat out there, and I'm not sure Vaughn has the digs to be a number 1 running back. At number 11, this one was actually traded, so it got a little confusing. At number 11, at number 11, Jerry Jeudy was selected. At number 12, Jalen Reagor was selected. At number 11 went to Kevin Joyce, and 12 went to Jay Smith, 18, I believe. I believe that's his name. I can't see. I think it's 18. So that's the first round. The second round, this is going to get, you're going to hear 2 names pretty much the whole way. Jay Ryder, Henry Ruggs. Okay. I'm not a fan, but I could see why people like him. He's going to be the third option. Probably a better NFL player than fantasy player. That was 13, right? 14, Taco Corp, Justin Jefferson, good pick. Jay Ryder again, Michael Pittman. I get in there with T. Higgins, Jay Ryder, Denzel Mims, Jay Ryder, Laviska Shenault. Now here come 3 back-to-back for me. Zach Moss, Brian Edwards, A.J. Dillon. Then our buddy Talmadge comes up with Jordan Love, Jay Ryder with Antonio Gibson, and I'll take a first-round wide receiver and take Brandon Ayuk. So again, Jay Ryder and I just dominated that second round, got lots of good value. He got more of the wide receivers at the front end, and I kind of diversified a little bit more and got some running backs in the back half. So now on to round 3. 3-1 was Jalen Hurts. Yeah, I mean, that's right around where you're going to have to take a quarterback like him. 3-2, Poppy Blanco, Cole Clement. Jay Ryder picks Anthony McFarland, running back. Old Gods and the New picks up Van Jefferson. Ryan No Name, Antonio Gandy Golden at 3-5. T14, Darrington Evans at 3-6. And then we have a Kidman spotting at... Oh, I lost it. It doesn't matter. We have Kidman spotting at 3-7, Joshua Kelly. Then I chose Chase Claypool, Jay Smith, 1805, Lynn Bowden Jr., Ryan No Name, Devin Asaisi. And then I picked up DJ Dallas, and then Jay Smith, 18, picks up Adam Troutman. Now the third round is, yeah, they're valuable picks, and yeah, they're going to make a team. And most of the time, these guys they have an opportunity, but it's not in front of them just yet. So probably my favorite one is Cole Clement in this group. Maybe Chase Claypool, and I actually like DJ Dallas in Seattle. That's not a great backfield by any means. Anytime Chris Carson gets hurt, Rashard Penny gets hurt, there's could be an opportunity there. But like I said, at that point, people needed people, and we drafted. Okay, so here we go, 4th round. Jay Ryder, Jacob Eason. Kidman, the Michael Perrine. Kevin Joyce, Jake Fromm. At Talmadge's, KJ Hamler at 4-4. 4-5 was Eno Benjamin, again with Talmadge's. At 6 was Devin Duvernay for T14. Kidman back in the action, Tyler Johnson at 4-7. 4-8, my last pick was Albert Aquabiguan, the tight end. Number 9 was actually the first time that we mentioned this person's name. It's Pugs412. The latest first pick in this draft at 4-9. He took Raymond Calais, something like that. Talmadges picks up Jake Luton, a quarterback from Jacksonville, at 4-10. 4-11, Pugs picks up Cole McDonald. And for the final pick of this draft, K. Joyce, 09, selected Thaddeus Moss. I mean, you can't go wrong with Thaddeus Moss. So let's see, 4th round. I like Eason. That's a pretty good pickup there. Eno Benjamin I like. Devin Duvernay I think is pretty solid. Tyler Johnson, maybe. Albert Okwebunam, I'm just putting him on the taxi squad and letting him develop. If he gets some rapport with Drew Lock, it could be a good value there. And that's about it. Like the 3rd and 4th round are a lot more gambles than people think, but they do pay off. I really targeted the 2nd round, and that was where I wanted to be, so I made a lot of trades to get there. Like I said, I owned the number 1 for a period of time, and then I ended up trading number 1 and Deontay Johnson for 3 number 1s in next year's draft. Hopefully those turn out to be high picks, and I'll keep adding to my Dynasty roster. So we had 2 teams had 10 picks and 9 picks. Jay Ryder had 10 and I had 9. And then we had 4 other teams that only had 2 picks. So, I mean, Dynasty is done through a draft. If you draft well, you could have a great team with only 2 picks. Like Kevin Joyce, I thought had a good draft, but it was because he was pretty shrewd in his trading. CEH, Jerry Jeudy, Jake Fromm, and Thaddeus Moss. Let me go over what each team had. How's that? And I'll let you guys decide. Let me know what you think. So the worst team, I'll go from worst to first draft order, and we'll see if they improved. Okay, so the worst team was Jay Ryder. Like I said, he had 10 picks. J.K. Dobbins, C.D. Lamb, Ruggs, Pittman, Mims, Chenault, Anthony Gibson, Jalen Hurts, Anthony McFarland, Jacob Eason, quarterback. So, in my estimation, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 starters by mid-season. So that's a pretty solid draft right there. Okay, so we're on to Kidman. He drafted Josh Kelly. His first pick was at 307. LaMichael Pirine and Tyler Johnson. I mean, there is a pathway for Josh Kelly to get some playing time, but I don't know if I am counting on him too much. Poppy Blanco, 2 solid picks. I mean, this is what he does. DeAndre Swift and Cole Kmet. I like Swift. I mean, people are worried about Kerryon Johnson, but I actually think Swift is a better running back, but definitely catches the ball better. And grabbing a tight end when you can and a tight end premium is always valuable. So the new guy stepped in with old gods and the new, drafted Burrows, Cam Akers, Keyshawn Vaughn, and Van Jefferson. Again, he's a new guy into this league, so first time, and he made some moves, got some trades, did actually improve the team a lot. Burrows will probably be one of his starting quarterbacks. I think he had 5 on his team after this, and 4 of them were starters. I like Akers. I thought that was a pick, and Keyshawn Vaughn, I'm not a fan, but I can understand why he would draft him 10th overall. So we'll see. And Van Jefferson just is an unbelievable route runner, and at some point he's going to get some run with the Rams. So Ryan No Name, Tua Tagovailoa, Antonio Gandy Golden, and Devin Asiasi. You never go wrong grabbing a quarterback. Can always be used for trade bait. Gandy Golden is a big target, fast, and he's got a shot. And Devin Asiasi, I'm pretty sure he'll be a tight end in New England. T14, his first pick was at 306. Darrington Evans, probably pass catching back, similar to I can't think of his name now. Just went to the Giants. It'll come to me at some point. And drafted Devin Duvernay in the 4th. So We'll see. Then it was me with my 9 picks: Abear, Higgins, Moss, Edwards, Dillon, Ayuk, Claypool, DJ Dallas, Ober, Ekwebunam. So in my estimation, anything after the second round for me are dart throws. And I'm not really counting on anybody that I drafted this year for this year coming up. I made some trades that actually made my team better, I think. And these are just reinforcements for those spots. I made it playoffs, but I sucked out in the playoffs. But it's okay. Next up is Taco Corp. I think it's 49. Taylor and Justin Jefferson were his 2 draft picks. Those are 2 great picks right there. You can't really argue. They're both going to be players in this league, and they're both probably starting right from the get. Well, Taylor is going to be iffy, but he will definitely get run, and Jefferson will be probably the slot guy or outside guy in the Minnesota offense. And then we got Pugs 412. Again, I said earlier he had the latest first pick in this draft. Raymond Khalise, I don't even know how to say it, 4.9, and then his other pick was Cole McDonald at 4.11. So, I mean, it's hard to make these picks stick that late. Talmadges had 4 picks: Jordan Love, KJ Hamler, Eno Benjamin, and I think Josh Lutton. Developmental guys, maybe Eno Benjamin, maybe Jordan Love in a couple years. We'll see. Jay Smith, 1805, I think I wrote down. Jalen Rager, Lynn Bowden Jr., and Adam Troutman. A solid haul right there. I like Rager. Bowden, we're not sure yet. We're not sure what position he's going to play. And Adam Troutman, another tight end that it could be valuable down the road. Maybe not this year, but later on. And finally, Kevin Joyce, 09. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Jerry Jeudy, Jake Fromm, Thaddeus Moss. I mean, the first 2 guys are going to be starters, and he won the league anyway, so he didn't need all that help, but he got it. Pretty smart dude, and yeah, that's all I have. So I mean, I don't really know who would get an A, who would get a B, who would get a C, and who failed. I think people did well with what they had. Like I told people before, I was targeting this draft, and I really wanted to have as many picks as I could. And actually, I had, at one point, I think I had 15 draft picks in this draft. So I moved them around, moved back, picked up a couple next year. And, you know, in Dynasty, you want to keep that always flowing. One of the big trades I made is I picked up Patrick Mahomes. And I got rid of Baker Mayfield. Zach Ertz, picks 7 and 8. And there was somebody else in that deal. It doesn't matter. I ended up getting Mahomes at a number 1 pick in another piece. And then I traded the number 1 pick for 3 draft picks next year. Like I said, this is one of the most fun leagues that I'm a part of. Very active. Guys are always talking shit on each other and having a great time. So it's actually really fun, and I'm glad I'm part of it. Hopefully everybody enjoys this little video and likes what I had to say. If not, let me know. Again, 816 Podcasting. We do have a sponsor. It is mybookie.ag. Passcode 816. I believe there is a 50% code. So you deposit $100, you get $50 to play. Have to play it all. That's all I have. I want to thank you guys and appreciate you watching. Hopefully we'll do more of these, and that's all I have. Thanks again.